Ask you questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision, in the cage. When you visit, get the leave. In the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and display it. Not a heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really hoping you I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson. He is the Grand Champion. Terrence. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under.
Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? Julio Cesar Chavez goes down. At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. I knocked somebody down like that round. You know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know he's like the drum. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'm very, very surprised.
Got out of the way of that round. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought
Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Not many people would have...
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision in the cage. When you visit, get the leave in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and display it. Know the heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend, This is... So... We've waited a long time. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Want a knockout, you can tell. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always... Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, head up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a team, play the plan out to a team. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
You'd like to see more jabs. Oh my word, Canelo just got... Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Both men. And there's the bell to start the round. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
2 knockdowns in the same round, 2 great fighters. They got to think like a goalkeeper. Forget it.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We've never seen Canelo in... they figure out the combination to this safe. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Small blood, look at that. He's putting down work. He knows what shot works and where to land it. They try and do it again.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. So it's onward and upward after...
Win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a John Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton out. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with you. And that's a true story. That's not something you just...
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr. He tipped the scale.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
Expectations are sky high. And there's the bell to start the round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That right hook's already working well. A lot of respect in the ring from both of these fighters as they meet again. Calzaghe calls Jones one of the best fighters he's ever met, even though he's already beaten him once.
Joe Calzaghe, you think of fighters unbeaten. You think about standing fighters. This guy can fight for fun. That's all he does. So now we're going to do it again. And Joe Calzaghe's got it all.
No defense for that hook. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Nice hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Well done with that counter shot. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on it, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your thumbs, you're sweating and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. And then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instinct and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick. Punch your opponent before he gets his fist back.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
What you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it was like two.
They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm, because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
This is with the straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that much above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
These two fighters are made for one another. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. The uppercut does not score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Talk about a one-sided three. They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Just missed with that hook. That left uppercut doesn't score. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's them. They're that powerful.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter punch caught him clean. Only catching air with that hook. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Roy Jones, oh my word, down goes RJJ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to toast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a break, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it. And there's the bell to start the round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
uppercut just missed. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be a very competitive round. With Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Let's talk about Roy Jones. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what you do in the gym every single day. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
To be a judge of this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments. A swing and a miss with that jab.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. So much firepower here. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live.
Victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I floated.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, tipping the scales at the 135-pound limit, and he's got a reach of 188 centimeters. And he'll be facing Kevin Kelly, 170 centimeters tall, with a reach of 180.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Flushing flash, Kevin Kelly. Who could forget his infamous battle with Prince Nassim Hamed? The former world champion looks to get a big win in this one.
You can hardly hear yourself speak.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska,
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here. And there's the bell to start the round. Both men step back for just a moment. Land the hook. Punch, counter punch. Kevin Kelly is dazed. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Looks like they're out of trouble. Crawford in trouble. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. We're at the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round one. He knows what he wants and where to land it.
Crawford is dazed.
His legs are gone.
And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Ooh, Kevin Kelly took a sharp shot there. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them to the point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Todd, this is something you could never ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it.
Kevin Kelly just got rocked. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Crawford just got rocked. Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
Oxygen back in your body. Come on, breathe. Breathe and relax. Okay. How do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Beautiful counter shot. It's bombs away. When are we going to see a jab from these two? May be ready to go down. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when they go back to the corners? How are they going to get through this?
And he misses with that jab. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twist you do.
Oh no, Kevin Kelly in some real trouble here. So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
What he's doing is to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.